Hey there, and welcome to another Minecraft live stream on the interweb. Today we're back on the Superflat world, which I'm not in yet, and today I'm going to be waiting for THUNDA again. Why? Because Minecraft doesn't like giving me thunder when I want thunder. So, yeah, that's something. Also, I want to make sure audio, it is what it is. I'd say that's good. But yeah, hello and welcome back to another Minecraft live stream. Yes, I know Minecraft is a very weird size right now. Yes, the reason why is because I did a derp and no, I didn't do a derp. OBS did a derp. Okay, I did a derp by not fixing OBS, and I haven't fixed it now for over like 5 months straight. Yeah, basically, I can't get it to capture Minecraft Bedrock. Makes no sense to me. So the only way I can do it is doing full screen. Not a big deal, it's just weird. So today I need thunder to strike so I can strike all of these pigs to get ourselves a lot of gold, which is a bigger and momentally, can I please get out of here? A momentally large task is what I'm trying to say. It's a very large task. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to get, well, billions and millions of pigs. So that's neat. I also want to make maybe 2 or 3 more of those little pens. Or should I make this area out down here a pen? No, let's not make the area down here a pen. Alright, in that case, what do I need to do to make a separate pen? The reason why I want to make multiple pens is because I don't think I actually have. I didn't get the hunger effect from one of those rotten fleshes. So no, what I'm trying to say is, what was I trying to say actually? I don't know. I want to make multiple of these pig pens because I don't think this one is enough to get me as much gold as I need, because I need 16 golden ingots. Which is, well, a lot of gold. Yep, that is a huge amount of gold. So, yeah, that ain't gonna work too good. So today, instead, I'm going to be going over and trying to, something. Yeah, I'm gonna something. I don't know what. My brain's not working 100% today. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? Pigs. Oh, yes. So I want to make sure I have at least 2 pig pens, so I know I have enough zombified pigmen when we get thunderstorm. You know? So that shouldn't be that hard. Because I have enough copper for... No, I don't. I don't have enough copper for another one of those. Or do I? I think I need 3. I don't have 3, do I? For another one of those lightning rods, I mean. Let's see. No. Is there anything in here? Let's just... Nope. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Absolutely nothing in here. And nothing in here. Okay. So I need to get myself one more copper ingot so I can get myself a lightning rod. That shouldn't be hard. Says the person who is going to have a very, very interesting time doing this. That's fine. So my tactic here is going to be pretend that they don't see me. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good today. How's your day going today? I got a laptop today, so that was pretty neat. And it was free. It's a nice laptop as well. Back when it was new, in 2008, I think it was a $1,400 laptop. Granted, now it's probably not worth more than $10, but like, hey, you know, it is pretty neat. And here's something you can't do with new computers and laptops. You can swap the graphics card out on it, sort of. So you can, but did you just put? Wait, did you see the picture I put in Discord? No, I didn't. So normal laptops you can't actually swap the graphics card out. This one Okay, so you can, but you can't. Maybe. I don't know much about these graphics cards, but basically, it has a NVIDIA 9600 Mobile GT, which is a... I don't know if it's low or high end for its time, but basically it is a graphics card in a laptop, from what I can tell, which is pretty neat. Though there also seems to be two different types. So there is one of them that's like a square card, and then there's another one of them which just looks like a CPU. So yeah, I got no idea, but it looks pretty neat. Totally normal picture of you. Alright, sounds good. Let's see. Hi there, zombie. Oh wow, you're in slow motion. That's fine. Slow motion zombies just means they're doing good, you know? It doesn't mean much more. But I do need to get myself at least one more of these zombies. Or copper ingots or something. So, yeah, can you please give me them zombies? Check in Discord. There. So, it's of me eating. Let's see, alright. So, I mean, that is pretty typical, because I do eat quite a bit on stream, weirdly enough. I don't know how or why, but I do. So that's neat. What do I do here? I wanna... Can I please? There's no way I can get that, is there? Oh, there we go, we got it. Okay. Alright. So, now I just need to... Ooh, don't die. Well, that's also one, but no, now I need to go... What was I saying? It's fine. Okay, so yeah, let's just... What was I doing today, even? Oh yeah, so I need... Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to get more pigs. That's what I'm trying to do. My brain just had an absolute brain fart. Okay. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, I went over to see if I have copper. Okay, I'm doing good. So, what I need to do now is... I don't know. What do I need to do? What am I trying to do again? Okay. So, you want to explain the title, question mark. Yes, I will explain the title, since I can't seem to understand anything else I'm trying to say right now. So, all we need is a thunder. Thunder is a, thunder, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just a weird way of saying thunder. The reason why is literally all I need right now is a thunder. The reason why I need thunder in here is so I can go and get myself zombified pigmen. Then I can kill the zombified pigmen to get gold, which then I can go and turn into golden apples. And with the golden apples, I can feed them to zombified villagers. And then I can get an entire village and whatnot, you know? So, then I can unlock trades. A lot of trades. Which is what I want, for the most part. So, I do need to work on that. Hi there, zombie. I still am surprised there's an entire zombie there. Okay. Well, I guess I can't really do that much because I forgot. The spawn cap here is basically maxed out. So, I can't exactly get that many mob farms. No, I can't get mobs to spawn. Right now. So this over here, okay, this is not going well today. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, this over here, this little hole in the ground here, the little hole in the ground, all of these pigs take the spawn cap up, okay? Which spawn cap is the maximum allowed number of animals in Minecraft that can spawn. Since it takes up the cap, there is no naturally spawning mobs in this mob farm. So it's basically a box that does nothing, because nothing will spawn in here until I get rid of those billions of pigs. Yeah. Come on. I don't know why I'm like this today. Who knows? Yeah, my mouth has not been moving too fast today. What do I do? Well, I could go fishing. Should we go fishing? What is there useful in fishing I could get? XP, I guess? You know, yeah, let's do that. Let's go fishing. So, what I need to do to go fishing is I need to get myself 2 string, which will be rather easy. 2 strings is now acquired. There's a 3, I don't remember. Now I can go over to here and make a fishing rod. Now, since this is an unenchanted fishing rod, it's going to last approximately 3.5 seconds, which is approximately long enough to do approximately nothing. So we're good in the fishing department now. So now I can go over here. Do I have a bed? Yes. So now I can go over here and fish. Never mind, I can fall. How do I get out of here? Do I have a shovel? Yes. Not look right. There we go. Alright, so I should be able to handle this, right? Getting fish. This is a very, I don't want to say easy, but it's a pretty easy task to do in this game. Like, it isn't the easiest thing. Standing here is the easiest thing, but like, fishing's decently easy too. So, question is though, do fish spawn here? I think they do. Come on, fishy fishies! Oh, the game's even lagging. Like, the sun's not going down properly. Did you see that? It just bounced right back up. Keep an eye on it. Or, I mean, watch it. Like, don't literally rip your eye out of your head or put your head against the eyeball, because neither one of them is a good option. Yeah, oh, we got something, like, what is that, cod or something? Salmon. Okay. What does I'm gonna restart the computer over here. I bet there's going to be one popping up here while I'm gone. Nope. I was fast enough. Ha! Does the title make any sense to you, by the way? I think it makes sense, but I don't know. Any day now, we will get a... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Put my hand back on. Let's grab the fish. Another salmon. No. Another tilapia. No, another... I don't remember what that was. Salmon, yeah. Well, then what's the white one? Oh, cod. Okay, never mind. I keep messing cod and tilapia up. No, cod and salmon up. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, don't take my hand up, females. There we go, we got tropical fish. Not that you normally can get tropical fish in a Superflat world. You can't, so, you know, that's neat. Just to keep doing this. So, as you see, the sun is finally going down. Never mind, it decided to go over and act like a jackhammer and immediately ignore the exact thing I said it was doing while it was doing it. So now it's going back to not going down. And then it's going down again. Any moment now it's going to decide, I don't like going down. Let's put the sun back up above the horizon and whatnot. Yeah. It's going to do that again. I said it's going to do that again. It's not going to do that again, will it? Yeah, there you go. It's above the horizon now. So, yeah, I don't have a clue. I think the game is just really struggling with what I'm putting it through right now. Not that I blame it, like, it's not very good what I'm putting it through, so, it is what it is. Bump. Thump, bump, thump, rump, thump, thump, da 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 dum, bum, da da dum, dum, bum, thump, bum, thump. Back above the horizon for like a moment again, and now it's under it again. Oh, there was a mocha I had recently. It was actually very good. Now, I like mocha, okay. Well, I mean, I like coffee in general, but like, this mocha was... Let's back up again. This mocha was actually pretty better than most of the... I thought I saw a fish. No, I didn't. This mocha is actually better than the mochas I'm used to. Which is pretty neat. I forgot the brand. I'm gonna try to remember, but good luck for me, it's not gonna work. Basically, it came in a carton. If I'm not mistaken, it was an Aldi's. But yeah, it was very good, coconut oil. No. Oil, no. Mocha. Yes, mocha. My brain did not like the word mocha for a moment. So, it's a very good mocha is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know too much about how to make a mocha. I never tried to make a mocha, to be fair. Besides, pre-made type stuff like powder. So, like, that actually was pretty good, but I also want to try to make mocha, but, you know, manually. Well, I say manually. Like, I'm gonna go over and get the chocolate and all of that fun stuff. Ooh, God. I'm gonna do it, like, manually and actually make the mocha myself, because that actually might be a little fun challenge, and I think it'd be pretty easy. I've searched it up, and the recipe it recalls, or asks for, is basically just whipping cream and chocolate. I have both. Well, no, I don't have both. I don't have a heavy whipping cream thing, but I have chocolate, so I'm half there, I guess. I guess I could probably use just regular milk as whipping cream, maybe? I don't know. Wow. I am falling asleep right now, I don't know why. Well, actually I do know why. I woke up at 5 a.m. yesterday, no, 5 p.m. yesterday, and it's 5:48 p.m. the next day, so that's something. I probably should have picked a more me doing stuff in the game stream today. like the traveling streams, because I am very good at traveling in Minecraft. At a pretty decent speed as well, and I can do it for hours on end and not get tired. So, yeah. So it's always a good mixture when you're already tired. Oh, okay, you know, let's mention something interesting I found. So, I found a very interesting... Hello there, iTex, how's your day going? So, I found a very fun game on Steam. It's called Halo Infinity. And it's free, alright? I like free games. Well, it's mostly free. Well, at least multiplayer's free. Like, the campaign modes or whatever. That's not free. And from my understanding on how the game works, it's just basically a CSGO. Yeah. It's CSGO, better graphics, and that's about it. Well, there's more to it, but like, that's like the basics, sort of, from what I understand. You just, okay, there's that team, okay, well, that's the wrong team, so you shoot at them, you know? That's kind of how the game works, and you have to, like, capture a flag or something multiple times. Yeah, it's a pretty nice game. So I was very surprised on how intensive that game was. Sort of. So, there is a YouTube channel I watch called Random Gaming NHC. He went over and reviewed a GTX 1050 Ti in that game at, I think it was 1080p with a target of 60 frames per second. And it did it, it got 60 at medium-ish settings. So I thought, okay, well that's a pretty decent graphics card, GTX 1050. It's, no, 1050 Ti. It's a step above the 1050, and it's a step above the GT 1030, and a step above the GT 730 and 710. Well, on the computer you are seeing right now, I have UHD 710 graphics. Well, not the main graphics card, but like, that is actually a iGPU on this computer, UHD 710. So, what I did was I used the UHD 710 in that game, and I was expecting the game to at least get, like, 30 frames per second, because, you know, if I set the resolution to low, like the lowest it goes, if I go over and set the game to the lowest settings, you know, you'd expect if a GTX 1050 Ti can play the game on medium at 1080p at 60 frames per second medium, that this would be able to. Name tag, nice. Well, if you thought that, you'd be utterly mistaken. Let's have something to drink real quick. So, the game was somewhat playable. When I say playable, I mean it launched. Okay, so I tried 1080p at the high settings, and it was getting 2 frames per second. It got a spike up to 3 for a moment, but it was averaging around 2, which is not ideal. I was getting 1440p on the high settings. I swapped over to low settings, and it was getting 3 frames per second, so that was a slight improvement. Not really. So, I got hair in my mouth. So then I went over and tried another setting, which was the lowest resolution the game supports, which is like 1024 by 800, I think it was. And whatever it was, it's the lowest resolution the game actually supports. And I was also going over and using the minimum frame rate of 60 to hopefully try to get the game to run, you know, as good as possible, because, you know, it should be able to run decently, I'd assume. I mean, it was somewhat playable-ish. Like, you could play the game, just not ideally. So, on average, at least, you're getting 15 frames per second. It was averaging out to be about 20. And that is with the resolution so low, you can't tell what your enemies are in the game. Yeah, not 100% ideal. Now, there's actually another part to this. So, the game on the low settings looks almost identical to the game on the high settings, at least to me. Well, that right there is a pretty bad thing. Sort of. The reason why is if you're playing the game on the low settings, the absolute low settings, the game should be looking like it's on low. The reason why is because when somebody puts low settings, they want the game to run better. Well, to get the game to run better, that means turn off shadows, turn off the, like, make the resolution of the, you know, image, the textures lower, and all that kind of stuff. Well, no, they had, like, full RTX shadows, still, on the low settings. Okay, I know it's not RTX, but, like, you look down and you can still see stuff somehow reflecting that is like across the room, which makes absolutely no sense because, excuse me, the graphics, like USD 710, excuse me, is not, you know, an RTX graphics card. So that makes absolutely no sense to me. But like, the whole, how is it actually doing that? Like, no, like, how is it doing that on the low settings? Because like, all of the effects and all the scenery settings and literally everything is turned off. And yet it still finds, ooh, tripwire hook. How do you make a tripwire hook? I have no idea. But yeah, the game looks like if, so, for how good low settings look on that game, if you told me they were the absolute highest ultra settings, I'd believe it. Nope, not even in the slightest. I wouldn't think at all about it not being the ultra settings, because, yeah, the resolution of the textures, I mean, yeah, okay, if you're pixel peeping, like, zooming in on a screen, like, with Optifine or something, like, trying to see really up close, yeah, you can probably tell the difference, but, like, it's a PvP game. PvP games mean people are more likely trying to get, like, the game to run better and not look absolutely best. So the low settings should be reserved for looking less good and running better. Hello, Crafter, how's your day going? Sorry, I'm ranting about Halo Infinity. It's not that it's a bad game, just ranting about their settings. Because their settings are very, 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 very weird. Good, yours? Pretty good. I've gotten a lot of jabs in my right arm this week, so that's interesting. Also, that's why I missed last Sunday, Tuesday, wait, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, that's why I missed last Wednesday's video, because I pretty much slept all day. The doctor jabbed me 3 times with, one of them was like some sort of hepatitis, and then they gave me 2 meningitises or something, I don't know. It's the doctor Ghibli job stuff, so that's neat, and it made me sore and tired, so that's neat. But the weird thing is, okay, so all 3 of the shots were in the right arm, to be exact, the right shoulder. So you'd expect the right shoulder to be the sore one, right? Nope, not in my case. The right shoulder felt fine, even though I had 3 shots. The left shoulder, though, was sore. You might think, okay, well, okay, you must have got a shot in that arm then, right? Nope. Felt like I got a shot, but absolutely not. No shots in this arm, only in this arm. Yeah. That makes no sense to me. Does that make sense to you? Maybe it's just like the brain going, I guess I'm assuming that's what the brain was doing, maybe? I don't know. But one way or another, that seems really weird. If I'm not mistaken, I got like 2 or 3 more for the same thing or something in like 2 or 3 weeks. So that's neat. I think they're gonna jab me with like coronavirus next or something, and they want to jab me with more of the thing they jabbed me with last. I don't know. Then I turned my shoulder into a pincushion. Yeah, that's neat. I don't know why. I just looked away for a moment and I lashed that fish. Oops. What have you been doing, Crafter? Any day now, we will get a fish. Or not. Let's see. Is that everything? I think, yeah, I think that is. The next thing they're gonna jab me with is, yeah, like, meningitis again. Corona thingamabobber. I think flu, maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, that's neat. I am chilling at my PC. Got done bike riding an hour ago. Nice. How was your bike ride? Did you go far? You know, on the weird subject of shots, here's something really weird. So if you're on my Discord, you know a while back, I actually went and got, like, stuck into a big tube of some sort, which is pretty interesting. And they gave me a little IV thing. And they did something to where it didn't hurt, which is pretty neat. I just thought I should mention that. It's just pretty neat. So, it's not a cream or anything that feels cold. No, it's just this weird little thing that looks like a pencil without the needle on the end or anything. Like a how do I explain it? A non-sharpened pencil. Like, you know how pencils come when they're, like, flat-headed? Yeah, well, not like a flat-head screwdriver, but like, the end of the pencil is flat. Well, it's similar to that shape. Roughly, not as long though, but, you know, roughly that big around. And, basically, you just push it against your arm. It makes a hissing noise for a moment. And then they take it off. There's no needles or anything. It just pushes, like, something, like, magical stuff through your skin or something. You don't feel it, basically, at all, and... I mean, you feel it, but not, like... something's, like, wrong. You know what I'm trying to say? You just kind of... It's like pushing on your hand slightly. Because that's exactly what it is. They just push it against you. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. It wears off after a while. But, like... Still, though, that is a pretty awesome little invention they made. No clue what it is, though. But, yeah. Now, there was some downsides, like, I was in there for about, give or take an hour, roughly. Maybe more, maybe less, I don't remember. So by then, it was wearing off, probably around a 45-minute mark. So, yeah, that's pretty neat, actually, to be fair. Like, for such a little thing to do that much, it's pretty neat. Yeah. I wish I remembered the name of it. But yeah, it's a pretty neat medical. It is. You know, I'll go more into detail of what it actually did. So, they push it up against your skin, alright? And then it makes a hiss noise, like opening up a soda can, which is pretty interesting. It literally sounds like opening up a soda can. And immediately it makes that area puffed up. Like, immediately. Like, before they even take it off your skin, it's puffed up. Because it pushes the liquid... Oh, we got a bone? Nice. Because it pushes the liquid stuff... My friend's calling me. Alright, yeah, pushes the stuff through the skin. So it kind of, like, swells slightly, sort of. But you don't feel it in the slightest. It's pretty neat. I don't know much about it at all. Just the things doctors and whatnot come up with is pretty neat. So that's something. Let's see. But yeah. Any moment now, play Thunder! This guy laughs at me. You know, I bet my Minecraft world is just California. Okay, like, it's created in California, so it's gonna have the California weather. So, we're gonna be here for approximately... It probably thunders here every 8 months, roughly, so let's do. How many days is in 8 months? 243 days. 243 days. No, 243 times 13. 3,159 minutes, right? Yeah. 3,159 divided by 60. I missed that. So, if it's got California climate, we're gonna be here, on the phone. We're watching your stream. Well, hello there, Crafter. Hello there, Crafter's friend. How's your day going? So, if this world now has California climate, we're gonna be sitting here for 52 hours at least, waiting for it to thunder. Yep. That's California for you. The reason why I say that is, on average, it probably thunders here once every 8 months. Alright? And that would be approximately 243 Minecraft days. We times that by 13, because 13 minutes a day, if you sleep right as the sun goes down, roughly, that would be 52.65 hours, or 3,159 minutes. Now, that's not actually how it works in the game, but like, if it did have that climate, we'd be waiting a long time. But luckily, you know, Minecraft doesn't have a set climate. It's more of a random thing, like, there's a random chance each day that it's going to thunder, you know? So it's neat. We got leather boots. Is it broken? Probably. Yep, it totally is. Oh, here's something. So, to get a driver's permit in California, when you're under 18, you have to take something like called a driver's education course of some sort before you can go to the DMV and do your tests and whatnot. Definitely like the music, by the way. Nice. I found this music from a Wadzy video, if you've ever heard of him. And the driver's test I'm using is called A to Z Driving in Traffic School. Whatever that means. I don't know. And I just want to say something. This is the weirdest book, or the weirdest course thing ever. Okay. So in there it says things like changing songs on music can distract you, or changing tape cassettes can distract you. Yep, you heard that right. Tape cassettes. I mean, yeah, it's true they can, but like, also, how many people use tape cassettes or even know what a tape cassette is? Like, a lot of people my age don't know what a tape cassette is, for the most part. So, that's something. Hey there, can you go over and stick the tape cassette of, Flight of the Bumblebees in, please, when we head down to, like, get, TV dinners for the new black and white TV that we, bought a while back? So we can eat TV dinners while watching black and white TV. That was a failed joke. But yeah, I just thought that was something. Not that... I don't know. Not that that'd be too useful, maybe? I mean, it's useful to know that, but at the same time, though, how would that be less distracting than changing the radio? It's more distracting, because, well, I mean, you have to press a button to have the tape eject, then you need to pull it out, possibly unwind it before you pull it out, then you need to go over and push the new one in and press the play button. That's a lot more involving than pressing a button to change the channel. Yeah. I don't know. Just a thought, you know? And there's also something funnily large I found in here. I'm trying to find it. It was a very long chapter. It was like 8,000 words for just one page. I mean, yeah, I understand to the point. Like, yeah, I mean, it's good explaining things, but like, that's a lot of words. I'm trying to find it. But yeah, I just thought that's pretty funny. One page alone was like 710 lines. Yeah. And it wasn't like something insane. It was more just explaining how the physics of a tire work, sort of. No, not even that. It was like, so, if I'm not getting them mixed up, that entire page of 710 lines was explaining, like, oh yeah, in like 97 bajillion years ago, a person made a blow-upable rubber tire. Except it wasn't a rubber tire for a car. It was made for a bike. Okay, if it's a school for driving a car, why are you teaching me about somebody who made a tire for a bike in the year 1897 or some odd year? I don't remember. I mean, it wasn't in the questions at least, but like, that's just really weird to me. I guess they're trying to fill stuff, or, you know, something, I don't know. But yeah, that's something. I mean, the tape cassette one is a bit odd. I'm surprised they also, like, if they go that far back to include tape cassettes, I'm surprised they didn't go that even farther back to include record players. Because yes, there actually were record players in cars. Not that they'd be that useful, but like, you could do that in a car. Though there was actually some downsides. So, if you don't know what a record is, they're actually coming back into fashion of some sort. They're basically a humongous, if I'm not mistaken, they're made of clay and vinyl. The old ones are made of clay. I think they're about the size of my head. No, bigger. They're bigger than the size of my head for the 25 speed, I think it was called. And then there are some smaller ones that are 35, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's smallest ones with a bigger round hole in the middle as a 45 speed. Unless I don't remember right, which is highly likely. Well, one way or another. My brain broke. So, record players. Oh, yeah. So, basically, a long time ago, before they had CDs and cassette tapes, they used either radio, if I'm mistaken, or they used... Sorry, my brain completely forgot the name of it, but, they used, what was that big round disc called again? My brain completely broke. Okay, let's Google it. Oh, we got another fish. Okay, let's get rid of the fish. It waits until I take my finger off the keyboard. Oh, I was too fast. Name of big disc. I don't remember. This is so infuriating. What is that called? Holy smokes. Okay, so a crafter. What was I saying? Do you remember? I know what I was saying about the big discs in a car, but what was the name of it? It's not a DVD or a CD. It was... Oh, record players. Yes, records. Okay, never mind. My brain broke. So, yeah, they made record players in cars, which is pretty interesting. Now, if you don't know how a record works, basically, there is a needle, alright? Hello, how's it going? So, there is a needle, alright? The needle is pointed approximately directly downwards, maybe not. No, it can't be downwards. I think it's at a slight angle. And basically, when the record is, for example, running at the speed of 25, which is 25 revolutions per minute, if I'm not mistaken, it goes over and picks up little bumps on the record, and it makes vibrations, alright? Which go through speakers. In some super old record players, there wasn't actually a way to plug it in, and it would just kind of bounce off wooden walls and just get amplified somewhat. And it would actually be somewhat decent. Like, it wouldn't be great audio by any means, but like, for back then it was pretty darn good, you know? But like, they used those in cars. Now, remember the whole it uses a needle part? Well, when driving your car, do you know how you can go over... No, let's not go to that yet. So, with the needles, you can accidentally tap one of the, like, the arm, because there is an actual arm you have to physically go over and place down on the edge of a record player disc, and then it slowly works itself to the middle, alright? Well, you can actually, like, vibrate it or tap it, and it will slide the needle across the line to a different line, or a different section of the song, which damages the record, and also really messes up the playback experience, you know, because all of a sudden, no. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, jingle bell, you know, it's like, not that direct. I mean, sometimes it could be like, going between songs, but like, it, you know, it does that. So, with that being said, so, then you need to remember the years these things were in cars. Probably around the 1960s, 50s, 40s, I don't know. Well, the roads were a lot rougher back then. So, having that record player spinning and also going over and, well, trying to make it not skip whenever you hit a bump is quite hard. You either don't drive, or you drive incredibly slowly, probably. Well, when I say incredibly slowly, I mean walking speed, probably, to make it so it doesn't, like, bounce around. Be back. She's like, how about I say? Crafter? Indeed. So, about that. Ooh, we got a book! Protection 3. It is what it is. I can't put it on. I don't have any iron. Hey, you know, it's not suck. So, the way they tried to minimize the record needle jumping around and skipping and scratching up the record was by putting more force onto the record, which worked somewhat better, though that also didn't really do good. So it didn't for longevity of the discs. So remember when I said the discs have bumps on them, right? Well, they're made of clay or vinyl. Back then, they were probably made of clay, I think, or was it? Wait, okay. What were old records made of? Okay. Records. Fine and brave, filter mixed in wet. So, polyvinyl chloride, I guess, is what they're made of. So, one way or another, that is not the most, you know, sturdy material on Earth or anything. So, having a piece of metal actively rubbing over those small little, very detailed, laid out dots and bumps all over the record disc wore them out really quickly. So it was a nice thought, but it also didn't exactly do that good because, well, using your disc like 5 times and having it worn out is not that ideal. Because again, you know, all the pressure being on it, and also even if you have extra pressure on it, when you hit the bump, it still would likely often skip a few lines. Yeah. That's something. Now, I would get into how cassette tapes work, but to be fair, I don't understand how they work at all. You know, there's a tape in it, and I know you need to go over and rewind the tape once you're done with it, but I ain't got sure what else. You don't want to get it dirty, that's one thing. You don't want to do that with any of them, but like, yeah. But yeah, see, that's the plus of having the fancy things like YouTube, Spotify, YouTube Music, and all of those applications. Because you can use those wirelessly in your cars that are fancily new now. And it can pick up like YouTube videos, and you don't even have to like plug your phone into the car, which is pretty neat. So you can be listening to Thunderstruck by Two Cellos while you drive down the road in your 2021 Nissan Leaf in 117 degree heat in Needles, California or something, you know? I mean, I don't know, so you don't want to have it actually downloaded in that situation because they do rely on phone service to actually download the music and play it back. So yeah, you'd want it to at least be downloaded to your music so you can actually have it play back if you don't have like, you know, Wi-Fi or not Wi-Fi, phone service, phone signal, but like, still it's pretty neat. Oh, that also reminds me of another interesting thing. So, I've noticed something. So, on some older cars that are still actually somewhat modern-ish, like 1999, 2004, they have radios. They have those fancy little, screens on them. Not like flat-out screens, but like, okay, you're on channel 9, or channel 21 or something, Well, they actually don't have an aux jack sometimes. I know, they're old. Okay, people didn't have phones back then that used aux jacks. People use aux jacks now either, because manufacturers stopped adding them into their cars. But like, yeah, I'm gonna turn on updates again for a laptop that I got today real quick. I'll be right back. It's just right over here. Yeah, let's see. Well, so all I need to do is wiggle the mouse a little bit. Why is it flashing at me? Who knows? I'll press the home button. I mean the menu, the space button. That's gotta do something. Yes, it did. So, it seems as the laptop has went to sleep after a specific amount of time sitting. That's fine. Fully charged, 100%, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, so. Into sleep. I don't want it to fall asleep. I'm gonna set it so it doesn't fall asleep if I can. Give me a moment here. There we go. Alright, so sleep. Never and never. Update. Look for updates. Give me a moment here. Check for updates. Okay, good. I don't know why I went down a big rabbit hole of cars, but hey, why not, I mean, we're just waiting for Thunder anyway. What other interesting car things could I mention? Oh, here's something. So, there is a 2018 Toyota Prius with over 350,000 miles. 345,000 miles, but like, that's a lot of miles. Yeah. That was a lot of driving to get such a new car to that amount of miles. Like, what, 3,000 a week? 4,000 a week? Yeah. That's pretty neat, I gotta say. My brain's working hard here to figure something out. Do I want to talk about EVs? Since this is a completely non-EV related channel, let's talk about EVs anyway, because yes. So, here's something pretty interesting. So, if you drive a lot, for example, an EV actually seems pretty decent from what I can see. Sort of. If you have one that has a decent range, like the long-range Nissan Leaf. The reason why I say that is because, if I'm not mistaken, charging it up costs like $5–10 roughly at a supercharger. I might completely be wrong. But that's also after driving it like 200 miles. Or more. Depending how busy you are and whatnot when you're driving it. Well, that seems pretty neat. But then, for example, a gas car, you'd be spending $55 every 200 miles, roughly. Yeah. Now, for someone who doesn't, like, move the car that much, that probably wouldn't be, much of a difference, because, electric's a lot more expensive up front. But if you're planning on getting 300,000 plus miles on the car, yeah, it's gonna end up being better going the EV, it seems. Now, yeah, there is, of course, battery degradation and all of that stuff, but still, though, it seems pretty neat. Now, there's also the... Okay, if you're driving it that much, there are places you can't actually drive that you might actually drive too often. The short answer, yes. The long answer is yes, but no, but yes. Yeah. So, what I mean by that is, like, there's some things you can use, like a better route planner. That's literally what it's called, a better route planner. And it actually plans out your route for your specific car. Tesla, non-Tesla, etc. And you can actually go over and set the route planner to go to your specific location that you want to go to. For example, let's say you set it to, I don't know, let's say you start in Florida Keys, alright? And your location is Seattle, Oregon. You can make that drive. No problem, I think. Well, but the thing is, you could also do the better route planner to see. But like, if I do I'm gonna watch Minecraft better route planner, yeah. But like, it can actually tell you, you know, how you'll do the trip and what charging stations to stop by, which is pretty neat. Now, this isn't a sponsored ad or anything, but like, yeah, it's pretty neat. Now, I don't drive or have an EV, but hey, you know, that's pretty neat. It also tells you how much you'll be charging. Though it's also a bit buggy at times. So it shows you all of the superchargers there are on the way to your destination. Though if it doesn't know that much about one of the superchargers, it will just completely exclude that supercharger. It'll show it on the map, but it'll just ignore it. And you'll end up having, like, the route planner say, okay, when you reach your destination, you're gonna have a negative 27% battery. I'm looking at that right now. How is that, you might ask? Well, the car I have set for it is the Nissan Leaf with the 40 kilowatt battery, a 2018 year or newer, alright? I have it set to go over and charge at pretty much all of the superchargers it finds. And I'm doing a route on here from Las Vegas, Nevada, which is, well, southern, like southeast point of Nevada, roughly. And it's going to a place called Flagstaff, which is about the middle of Arizona, like the middle north, like, yeah, a little bit north of the middle of the state. And, like, it says, okay, so, in Las Vegas, you're gonna have 90% battery, okay, sure. And then you're gonna go to a Walmart charger which is in Las Vegas, alright, and it's going to be 20 minutes. It'll take you from 81% to 100%. Then it's going to go over and have you drive to Kingman, Arizona, which, well, that's confusing. How is that even, what? This is stupid. It's making a derpity derp. So, here's something. So, you start, alright, in Las Vegas, alright? How's you drive down the 93 freeway, alright, and whatnot. And it takes you to Kingman, Arizona, which is 145 miles. Now, that right there is basically impossible with the Nissan Leaf 40 kilowatt hour. If you had the 61, it'd be completely doable. With the 41, it isn't. The thing is, I don't see why. Like, there's gotta be other chargers along the route here. Any closer ones? I don't know. Or a different route you could take? Maybe? I don't know. Even over here, like... Let's see, is there any around here? But like, still though... Let's do... I'm just curious now. Nissan... Oh, I missed that. Leaf. 40 kW range. Let's see. 168 miles. So, okay. You theoretically can make it in perfect ideal weather conditions. Meaning, you know, the weather's good. You don't have the air conditioner on. You don't have a lot in the car. You're not going over like 55 miles an hour, etc. Okay, sure, okay, you can do that. And also you're counting on the battery not being degraded from being driven a lot, and whatnot, and age. Well, yeah, that's one of the stops it does struggle with, because, like, that's nearly all of its range. So that's something. But then the thing is, that isn't exactly 100% right, I think. The reason why is because there is a city there called Boulder City. And it doesn't show there's any it doesn't show if there's any charging stations there. But like, there's gotta be charging stations there. Okay, it's a pretty large city on the map here. So that is something, indeed. Let's see. Yeah. I just thought I'd mention it. But the thing is, that's not the only weird oddity. So, it's going to have you go to a filling station in Kingman, Arizona. Alright? Which is, again, 145 miles. It doesn't say your arriving battery percentage for some reason. And it says you're going to spend 0 minutes at that charger. Yep, you heard that right. Spending 0 minutes at the charger when you've got like 3% left. You then drive another roughly 75 to 100 miles. Because you can of course do that with 3% battery. Yep. So that's neat. Yeah, but it does say charge 100%. It just says you're gonna spend 0 minutes there. Yeah. I just thought that was pretty interesting. But like, yeah, if somebody's doing like a lot of EV driving in the long range, it would of course be better to get a long range car. But like, I was just thinking, oh, well, if somebody, for example, the rare job, or somebody, for example, could be delivering like medical supplies, like do custom places, nursing homes, or whatever. I heard that it's a job people do, and that's one of the ways people get a lot of miles in the car. Basically, just delivering things customly. Well, that's basically, yeah, it wouldn't be good to get that kind of car. But yeah, I just thought that's pretty funny though, or fun, just little thoughts. And yes, I am being a weird nerd today, but you know, I might as well be. I'm good at it. Yep, that's what I am. I'm good at it. But hey, you might as well do something you're good at. I guess. Even if it is boring. But then there's also still limits, like if, for example, somebody drives from, I don't know, if somebody drives from Detroit, Michigan to Fairbanks, Alaska on a weekly or monthly basis with their own car, then it would also make sense to not get an electric car. Because, for one, you're still having to wait for the gas a lot of, or the electric to charge. If you're doing a lot, ooh, what do we get here? You have to wait for the electric to charge a lot, and also most electric cars actually can't make it to, well, Fairbanks, Alaska. Sort of. So you can make it all the way up to the northern British Columbia. Then when you get to the Yukon, then you have some problems until you get to Alaska, because you have about 200 miles without a charger. You can do it, but you'd also spend an extra day there because you'd have to charge at a hotel instead of actually, well, okay, it's not a hotel, it's more of a camping site, but you have to charge there instead of actually going to a filling station. So that's one downside. But for somebody who drives a lot and just plug it into the house, so that makes sense. But like, yeah, that's one pretty big flaw. But like, still though, this is pretty neat. Though, yeah, it probably wouldn't work the best for somebody who actually needs to get somewhere fast, though, because, if you're waiting like 30 to 40 minutes often for the battery to charge up to 100%, so you can actually reach the next destination, which is currently how it is in some cases. Like, on the East Coast, it's not really that problem at all, from what I can tell. But more on the West Coast area, like Arizona, Wyoming, those states, I guess those ones are having more of a charging issue, but not too bad. Like, you can go pretty much anywhere in California, from what I can tell. Northern Nevada, you'll have problems probably. Wyoming, probably. Montana, probably. South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, probably. I mean, it's not that you can't drive across them, it's just, like, you might have to go out of your way in those states because there's not really anybody there. Okay, when I say nobody there, I mean the population is a lot less. So, like, the amount of charging stations that are actually public and not actually at a house would be significantly less because there's less people. Though that's of course improving because more and more cars are becoming electric, but still though, that's pretty neat though. There we go. Well, that's neat. Why have I went full car mode? I don't know. You know, speaking of that, here's another weird fact. You can drive between London and, let's just say, Belgium, or France, or Italy. Yeah, you can do that. There's actually a tunnel going under the UK that connects you from Dover to, I think it's Calais, France. It's a train that you could still put your car on a train that goes under the water, under the ground, to be trained to the mainland or to an island. There's not that many places in the world where you can be trained to an island or to the mainland. Probably. So that's pretty neat. I don't know how much it is or if you have to have a passport with you or anything like that, but hey, you know, it is a pretty neat thing, is actually a thing in the UK that you could do. I'm gonna do directions from here to directions to here. London to Paris, France. And yeah, it takes you there. It's 8 hours, 516 miles. It says if this route has tolls, this route includes car transport. That would probably be the big under the ground tunnel. This route crosses a country border. Okay, yeah, it's going between the United Kingdom and France, sure then. And your destination is in a different time zone. Wait, what? It's pretty much right under it, isn't it? I don't understand that one, but sure. Makes me wonder. Does Google say that if, for example... Alright, here's something weird. So, if I'm not mistaken, California has its own time zone thing. Right? We have like different times or hours or something. Like a certain time of the year, we have to set our clocks like 1 hour ahead or 1 hour behind. I don't know when it is, to be fair. I don't notice it, and my clocks just are left alone, but like, we have our weird time zone thing. And if I'm not mistaken, some parts of Arizona, like Kingman, Arizona, for example, keep the same time as we do for half the year. But then the other half of the year, when we do our weird stuff with the time zone or whatever, I think their time zone stays the same. I could be wrong. So when that happens, does Google say, yeah, well, when you're driving from, I don't know, San Francisco to Kingman, Arizona, you're going to go to a different time zone? Will it say that on the time of the year where the time zone is the same? Or will it only say it when the time zone is on the time of the year when it's different? Or will it even say it at all? Because, I don't know. I'm overcomplicating things, I know. This is a neat thought. I wonder now. What time is it? Oh, I right click. In, I don't know, Kingman AZ. 6:45 p.m. Okay. Do that. I'm just gonna do the directions to there just to be fun. Yeah, it's not saying you're gonna be crashing a time zone. So it seems it changes depending on what time of the year it is. Okay? Wait. I don't know how it works. But yeah, our time zones are the same sometimes, and other times they aren't. And so right now it says, yeah, you know, it's gonna be the same time when you get there. Well, okay, it's gonna be, you know, 5+ hours later, but like, you're gonna be in the same time zone, basically. You know, speaking on the weird subject of time zones, here's something weird. So, the most western city in the United States, it's not even a city, but it's called Adak, Adak, I think it's spelled, or pronounced, Adak, Alaska. That is actually the most western city in the United States. Now, that's not the thing I'm going to say about it. What I'm going to say about it is time. Okay, so people think people in California are on the earliest time in the United States. To that, they're wrong. Actually, weirdly enough, they're actually more early. So again, right now in California, it is 6:47 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, the time in Adak, Alaska, it's 4:46 p.m. HADT, whatever time zone that is, I got no clue. Hawaiian Alatran Daylight Time. I don't know who picks the names, but okay. So, yeah, they're 2 hours behind us. So that's something. But then again, though, there's also the America territories, like Guam. I don't know what time it is in Guam at all. Guam time. June 25th. Okay, so Guam is ahead of us by multiple hours. It's like, they're ahead of us by like 16 hours. Okay. So right now in Guam, which is not an American state, it's a American, if I'm not mistaken, territory, which I don't know what the difference is, to be fair. I guess that America owns like part of it or something, I don't know. But something to do with America. And well, right there, it is 11:48 a.m. June 25th, 2022. Yeah. That is a lot farther away than it is here. Because, again, it's the 24th of June, and it's 6:48 p.m. Yeah. So that's something. It's going to be used as blabber. Fun fact, that almost sounds like blubber. Or is it blubber? I don't know. There's something weird, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, blubber is a type of fat. That's weird. How far ahead is Guam? So Guam is 17 hours ahead from California. To schedule a conference call or plan a meeting at the same time, at the best time for both parties, you should try between 4 and 5 p.m. in California. That would be 9 to 10 a.m. in Guam. Interesting. I wouldn't have known that, actually. I wonder... Okay, you know, now I need to go to Google Maps. So there's a bunch of other American territories out in the sea. Let's see, I'm trying to find them. I'm bad at finding them. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No, that's Guam. I found Guam again. Oh, America Samoa. What time is it in America? That's not working. Oh, gotta right click this. America. America Samoa time. So America Samoa is, holy smokes, earlier. It's 4 hours earlier than California. Yeah. So that could be. So yes, it's not a United States state, but it has something to do with the United States, sort of. If I'm mistaken, you have to have like a special like passport to actually visit Guam or something. I don't know, but like, it's an American territory of some sort, whatever that means. But it's something to do with America. So there is 4 hours ahead behind California. That is, yeah, I think that might beat every other place for the most southern time, maybe, or for the most like behind a time, maybe. Interesting. Indeed. Oh yeah, I got a new episode of Unknown Empire done. I just need to upload it. It goes out next Wednesday probably. But yeah, I think you'll like it. I think. I tried to make the video a bit different. I tried to make the video this time shorter, since people don't have that long to sit down and watch videos, it seems. So I tried to make the video shorter, so it's about 6 minutes long, 5.5 minutes roughly. And because of that, I try to fit as much content into that like 5 minutes as I can, sort of. Like, I didn't like rush the video or anything. Like, I didn't go like, hello, okay, we're doing this, it's done. Like, I didn't like do that. Like, just movie again. But no, like, you know, I tried to make time lapses of so I don't know. It's different. I think you might like it. Yeah. Oh, come on, can I grab this? Yes, we're dead. What? I also wanted to try to use, so, on the tech channel, I think when it reaches, I don't know, if it's monetized, I'll say the name of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, it's not impossible for you to find the tech channel. It's very, well, I'm not gonna say how, but like, it is easy to find the tech channel. It just requires some researching. Yeah. Nothing related with the law. So, on there, I'm also trying to do something. So I'm trying to make videos with my face cam. And it didn't go too well, because I suck at going and doing color correction. And my face was green the entire time. Not insanely green, but like, it didn't look good green. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not green. I'm pinkish white or something. I don't know. But not like moldy rice pudding or something. Yeah. The sun disappeared. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Any moment now, we're gonna get that thunder. Yeah, an hour 30, I'll probably call it for today though, because I do want to mess around with that new laptop, because it is quite interesting, because it is the laptop brand new. So the laptop is from Costco. I didn't buy it from Costco, I got it for free. But like, it was from Costco. I got like all the original receipts and whatnot for it, it's pretty neat. And it's a HP Pavilion. Something. Curious. So, okay, when we grab this last one, I'm just gonna do some searching. I'm just curious how much that is anyway on it's just for fun. Because it is actually like a quite high-end laptop. Like, not high-end, but like, it's very interesting. So, sorry, I just dumped the, right. So, it's called a Notebook PC. It's got a Core 2 Duo, P7350, 2 GHz, whatever that means, who knows. Let's see. Windows Vista? I mean, it doesn't have Windows Vista anymore, but like, yeah, it came with Windows Vista. Now, the thing I'm the most interested out of everything in here is the iGPU. It is a NVIDIA GeForce 9600 MGT, which has also 512 megabytes of DDR2 VRAM. Or dedicated graphics memory, whatever that means. I think it's just VRAM. Now, I am hoping that is actually a card you can install. The reason why is, if it is, which it seems to be, because I can do a bit of an eBay right here. 9600 GT. What it was again? Yeah. And then, wait, I'm just trying to figure this out. So, accept, manufacture. So, MXM2. So, oops, sorry, I'm gonna do, MMX2 fastest GPU. Okay. Fastest GPU. Basically. Oh, okay, so this is interesting. So you can get a GTX 900 series, like the 980, it seems. 970, 965. And it will actually work. Okay, not really, but like, you theoretically can get one of those cards. So the power brick's 90 watts, so you can't. But that doesn't mean you can't actually. Wait, let's just do some extra fiddling here. Okay. Let's just bring up Googla. Yeah. Hello, today on Smith. Long time no see. Since we last talked, welcome to today on Smith. Sorry, I'm nerding out on laptops today. So we can do P7350. P7350. Core to Duo. Then I'm gonna do TDP. Alright. Now tell me the TDP of it. 25 watts. So 25 minus 25. That leaves us with a 70 watt graphics card we can get at most in this computer. Interesting. Indeed. So that means we could stick the Quadro graphics card in, maybe? I don't know, but like, that actually is not bad. Like, so the 900 series seem a bit over the top because they require 75 watts. I can't do 75 on this. But the 800 or 700 series might be doable. Maybe. Or 950M? Wait. Yeah, let's try eBay again. Okay. I'm very inclined to figure this out now. I'm sorry. I'm nerding out. I didn't realize this. Wait. GTX 950. Yeah, let's do 950. Oh, well, that's a stupid price. I'm not getting ya, but like, in GTX 950M, alright, that you can actually physically put in this laptop, most likely, is 143. That's a lot for the graphics card. But, like, that is also pretty interesting that it's actually even possible. So these old laptops seem to be pretty upgradable. If I do GTX 950 TDP, what's the TDP of it? No idea at all. Well, I'm assuming it's at least 70 watts or less, probably. I don't know. But like, that would bring many games into the list of things that laptop could play. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna play the newest and greatest games, of course, but like, you know, that is a huge upgrade over like 2008 MXM iGPU. Though again, I mean, the thing is, on the laptop, you're very limited. Though you have a Core 2 Duo. Now, it might actually be pretty easy to overdo the laptop. Not overdo, but like, you might be able to stick in a low-powered Core 2 quad and maybe a GTX 650, maybe, if that's a thing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. That sounds pretty fun. To mess around with. If I could find any on eBay for like $2 or something. That's not gonna happen probably, but like, hey, you know, that'd be pretty neat. But yeah. So thanks so much for watching today's stream, though. How's it going, Smith? Hopefully it's doing good. You got carrots growing now. Got a nice slideshow as always here. 37 frames per second smoothness. Looking directly at our billions and millions of pigs. Yep, that's a lot of pigs. We got 57 COD. Well, that's a lot of COD. Okay. So that's neat. Alright, but yeah. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And I'll catch you again next time. Don't lag. Alright. See ya. That's the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen. Hi. Come on. Oh, we have a big green screen. Yes. Hi there, me. I don't even remember I had this. Oh, I just remembered something. So. Like, yeah, I could stay a bit longer, maybe. You know, sure, why not? I could stay a few more minutes. But I just remembered something. So, I recorded a video today, this morning, and the webcam came out really weird with the actual green screen background. I forgot, you need to actually remove the background with OBS, and use a green image like this to actually get the background to look decent. Then you can actually remove the green background easily in editing software, because this is more smooth than... This is more smooth than that. Yeah. So yeah, I need to make sure to remember to do that next time. Yeah, I probably won't, but you know, I'll try. Don't want to record the video? Nah, the video is just gonna be face camless, to be fair. Because it didn't work too good. It really didn't. So, the video was just trying to play Minecraft. Here, I'll go to an hour 45, right? An hour 38. So, I was trying to play Halo Infinity, if you ever heard of that game, on UHD 710 graphics. Didn't go too well. Nope. Not at all. Yeah. Yeah. So what if I go for 750? So there is no GTX 750, but there is 950. So what if I go 950 Ti? Because that's slightly better. Maybe. No, that's not a thing. Okay. This is 950M. That is interesting. That is really, really interesting. Now, curious. I'm watching videos on that just to see what that does. I'm just curious. Now, no, it would not be worth really upgrading the computer at all, to be fair, because it's a Core 2 Dual. Like, they're okay for Minecraft. Like, technically, if it had the GTX 950 in it, I could theoretically use it as my main computer if I found a Core 2 quad the motherboard supports that also doesn't draw more than 20 watts. Good luck trying to find that. Yeah, but like, that's actually a very upgradable laptop, it seems. Now, you're limited to, of course, 4 gigabytes of DDR4. DDR2, I mean. Which is a big limit in 2022. You can do stuff with it, okay. But with that, if you're trying to do a lot, you want an SSD. But if you're, I don't know, doing Google, hardware fine, probably, but like, yeah. That's one thing. I gotta say though, for what it is, that's a pretty interesting laptop. Oh, it also has the weirdest display resolution I have ever seen on a laptop. And that's saying quite a bit. Not really. I got about 10 laptops. So, okay, most of them are broken, but like, I got about 10. So, the resolution of the screen is 1440p wide by 900p tall. Yep. That's a resolution. And I don't know what kind of resolution. But hey, ow, I just bit my tongue. But hey, it's something of some sort, I guess. I don't know. I just have no idea. It is a quite interesting thing. Oh, I also need to check out the maximum temperature for the CPU. The reason why is just doing Windows updates with it not maxed out. It was reaching 85 Celsius. Yeah, it's a laptop, I know. They get hot. Like, what's the maximum temperature for the CPU? Because I don't think it's ever gotten its thermal paste redone. And it's that old. So, I think I should probably check that out real quick. Boom. Let's do that. Yep. Oh wait, okay, let me just look. So it's Alder Lake products. Wait, no. What's the socket type? Interesting, okay. I don't have a clue. Okay, what if I do max temp? No idea. It says 55, but this is a laptop, so yeah, that means nothing. Absolutely nothing when it comes to a laptop. Mate. CPU agent, that is not right. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say maximum load temperature. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I was gonna say, it doesn't sit between an i7. It probably doesn't compete with any i7. What are you doing? So, yeah, most of the stuff they have on here, like, 61C? Okay. Weird. Core 2 Duo P... Okay, wait. Oh, I could also do... Wait. I'm gonna do that. Yep. Alright, I want to see what the socket is. So, the socket was, or is, PGA SA478. So, let's just do eBay, because yes, I'm just going to add some randomness here, but no. We do PGA 478. No, that's not even what I want to do. Best CPU. Alright, I want to see what's the best CPU for that socket. Because 10 hours loading this website. It takes a while, I guess. Thanks. Let's see. Alright. Let's try that again. CPU list. CPU world, is that the right one? Yeah, I think so, right? Pentium 4, wait, Pentium 4, is there Core 2s in here? That makes no sense. So, this is Pentium 4 error, so it's just like... It's not a Celeron, or Celeron D. Or a Pentium 4, for that matter. So, yeah, that's not getting me anywhere either. Okay, what about this one? Okay, here we go. CPU socket list. So, we got 4 cores, 4 threads, and, what, core 2 quad. Q9100. Wait. Core 2 quad. Q9200 ADP. 95 watts. That's not gonna work. Okay. Well, it's just fun messing around with that. But hey, it's a nice laptop product. I just like seeing what possible. But yeah, I'm saying thanks so much for watching today's stream, my friend, and I'll catch you again next time.